Lemonade for sale. Lemonade for sale. 25 cents a cup. Oh, hey there, Storytimers. It's Miss Sheree here, and I'm out here selling lemonade. That's right, I have my own lemonade stand right here. Oh, you want to hear a story about lemonade stands? Well, I have the perfect one for you. It's Froggy's Lemonade Stand by Jonathan London. Froggy's Lemonade Stand by Jonathan London and illustrated by Frank Ramowitz. It was hot. Oh, Froggy woke up and looked out the window. The sun was shining like a gold coin. Aha, he said to himself, that gives me a great idea. So he hopped out of bed and got dressed. Zip, zoop, zip. Zup, zoop, zit, and flopped to the kitchen for breakfast. Flop, flop, flop. Mom, he said, jumping on his chair, I'm going to have a lemonade stand and make lots and lots of money. Good idea, said his mother, but first eat your breakfast, dear. So Froggy ate his breakfast of cereal and flies, munch, crunch, munch, and thought about what he could buy with all the money he made. Let's see, he thought, a new hula hoop. No, a new pogo stick. Boing, boing, boing. Nah, how about a new superhero cape? Then he said, okay, time to sell some lemonade. He jumped and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop he went. Froggy, called his mother. What? First you have to make the lemonade, dear. Oops, cried Froggy. I knew that. He picked some lemons from their lemon tree, then raced into the kitchen and started squeezing them into a pitcher, singing, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ouch, cried Froggy. I squirted some lemon juice in my eye. When the pitcher was full, he poured in a whole box of sugar, plop, and then lots and lots of ice cubes. And then he stuck his finger in it to taste it. Yum, said Froggy. He flopped back outside with the lemonade. Flop, 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 and he only splashed half of it. Froggy, called his mom. What? You forgot to make the lemonade stand. I knew that. Now, with a little help from his mom and dad, Froggy made a lemonade stand. Bang, bang, bang. Then he hammered up a sign and shouted, free lemonade for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, said Mom, how could it be free if it costs 25 cents? Oops, cried Froggy, and he drew a line through the word free. Swoosh. Then he sat down and waited for his first customer to come. He waited and waited and waited, and it got hotter and hotter. And every time Froggy got thirsty, he drank a cup of his own lemonade. Glug, 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 glug. And by the time his first customer came and said, hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please, just 2 drops dripped out of the pitcher. Sploop, sploop. All the lemonade was gone. Oops, said Froggy, and he ran off. He raced back with an old soccer trophy. 1 soccer trophy for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, I really want... Just then, Max showed up and said, hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please. Froggy ran off and rushed back with a busted saxophone. 1 saxophone for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, what I really want is... Just then, Matthew showed up and said, "Hi, Froggy, a cup of lemonade, please." "Yikes," said Froggy. He jumped up and ran off and dashed back with a broken baseball bat. 1 baseball bat for sale, 25 cents. But Froggy, what I really want is... lemonade! Everybody shouted, even Pollywoggy Lena. "Oh, I give up," cried Froggy. "Follow me." And he led everybody back into the kitchen. "Oops," said Froggy, "there's no sugar left. And all the ice is melted. And all the lemons are gone. How are they going to make lemonade now?" "I'll help you pick some more," said Froggalina. "And I'll get some sugar," said Max. "And I'll get some ice," said Matthew. "Good idea," said Froggy. While Max and Matthew ran off, Froggalina climbed the lemon tree and picked some more lemons. And when Max came back with a box of sugar, and Matthew came back with a bucket of ice, they all made the lemonade together, singing "Easy peasy, lemon squeezy." Then they ran outside and had a wild lemonade party around the lemonade stand. "Froggy," called his dad. "What?" "So, how much money did you make?" "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. "I didn't make 1 cent. But we all had a great time." "Yes," cried his friends. So in the end, Froggy's lemonade stand didn't work out quite as he wanted, but he had fun with his friends and they all worked together. I hope you have great fun this summer. And are you thinking about having a lemonade stand? Well, I hope you don't drink all the lemonade like Froggy here. See you next time, Storytimers. And if you're sticking around for the craft, you'll learn how to make your own Froggy. Bye for now. Okay, Storytimers, we just finished reading the book, Froggy's Lemonade Stand. Now we're gonna make some stuff. Today we're gonna make a cool frog toy. So you will need your craft bag that has this paper towel roll, a little fly, our Froggy's legs and arms, googly eyes, and this piece of string. You will also need for this craft some markers. I'm using green for my frog. You can use any color you want. I'm also going to add some details with black, and I'm going to color in his mouth with red. You can use the same colors that I'm using, or you can be creative. You will also need a pair of scissors, some glue, and I'm also using some tape. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is color both our frog, and this will be our frog, and his legs. And I'm using a green marker. So I'm going to go ahead and color both of these things. So I went ahead and I colored my frog body green with my green marker. And I also took my red marker and just colored a little bit inside the toilet paper roll to give the appearance that he has a red mouth. And you can do the same. And if you don't want to use marker, you can use paint, you can use pieces of green paper and glue them on. I also colored my legs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and color the rest. Here I am coloring his legs, and then I'm going to cut them out. There we go. Get the scissors out and snip, snip, snip. my time going around each shape. This may be a little bit tricky to cut around his toes, his webbed feet. So you can try your best by taking your time, or ask a grown-up for help. But I think you can do it. Okay. Take your time. I'm going all the way around, following the black lines. There we go. And now I'm going to do that again for this one. So now I've cut out both of his legs. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut on that black line. And now I have 2 back legs. Cut in the middle again, and 2 front legs. I'm also going to take my scissors and cut out my fly. Now the fly doesn't have to be perfect. You just want the fly's overall shape. So I'm just going to go around him, get him in there as best as I can, and get rid of those scraps. So now I have all of these things cut out. So now I'm going to take my black marker and just add a few details. I love adding details when I do art. So I'm just going to add maybe some spots, this nice little speckled frog. You could make your frog have speckled dots, or lines like a tropical tree frog, different colors. So I'm going to do that to his legs and arms, and now I'm going to add some big dots to his body. Just a little bit of details, nothing too crazy. There we go. So now that I've added all the details that I wanted, it is time to break out that glue. And of course, his eyeballs. I'm going to put all of these things on this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this end. Go. Add it to the back. I'm going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the same thing for the other side. Add a touch of glue, not too much, and stick it underneath my frog. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do the same for the next 2. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get my glue back. And do the same. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now I'm going to need my glue to put on my eyeballs. So I'm going to take one eye, put some glue on the back, and I'm going to stick one eye on and press down a little bit just to make sure he really sticks on there. And I'm going to do the same for the next eye. Glue on here and press here. Okay, so now I have my frog. He has his legs, he has his eyes, he has all the details that I wanted to add. He has his color, green on the top, red in the inside. Now the next part is to put together his tongue, or the fun toy part of this craft. So you're gonna need to take your yarn, get out that tape, and the fly that you just cut. And you're gonna take your fly, and you're gonna put him on one end of the yarn. So I'm just gonna add some tape. And I'm gonna stick my fly to one end of the yarn. Go. And it doesn't need to be perfect or done any kind of way. You just really want that fly to stick on that yarn. There you go. I really want it to stick. Make sure he's really stuck on there, because I don't want him to fly away. And now I'm going to take the other end of my yarn, and I'm going to get another piece of tape, And I'm sure you can do this with glue as well. If you don't have tape, I'm gonna take this end of my yarn with a piece of tape attached to it and stick it inside my frog's mouth. And I'm taping it to the bottom part there. Just find a spot, stick it in, and press down. Really make sure that tape really gets in there. Make sure it's stuck. Here we go. So now I have the whole thing put together. Frog is really long tongue catching this fly. There we go. Now the next part is the best part. It's the part where we get to test it out, of course. And now it's time to test our craft. So the point of this is to get this fly into this frog's mouth. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, almost so close. Let's try again. Well, I had fun making this craft and trying it out, and I think you will too. See you next time.